Happy New Day. Happy New Day. Great day to be live. Um, Today is March the 28th, 2020. I'm grateful and full of energy, full of joy, full of peace, full of excitement. This is a day to feel in knowing who you are and just have so much um, inner peace, knowing that your God speak to you. So early a.m. I was awakened by my guides woke me up and told me that I needed to get on live. And so before I get on live, before we start what I'm doing, we already on live. What we want to start with is Ashe to the all, Ashe to the seven African Orishas, Ashe to the element energies above and below, Ashe to our ancestors that are for us, Ashe to all the guardian angels, archangels, Ashe to our guides that are with us, our teaming spirits, the fairy energies, all the inner positive energy that is around us today. Ashe to all, and Ashe to you, and Ashe to me for joining my live. Great day to be live. And so, we're going to also start off with our breathing. We're just going to do about 4 times of breathing through our nose. Breathe in through our nose for 4 and release out of our mouth like in a straw for 8. So let's go. One more time. Powerful, powerful. So, while we're clearing that, you can feel the energy. I know you can. I can feel it. I can see it. I can see the energy in the room. You probably see it on the screen because I can see it on the screen. Because the energy is around me and it's changing colors around me, which is my aura. I'm being allowed to see that for some reason. So I'm grateful for that. As I said earlier, my guys woke me up, and I know we're dealing with the coronavirus. Let me introduce myself. I am Yanis, the Oracle of Love and Free Will, and I work with energy, positive and negative energy. So I'm learning, and I have learned. I've always lived, and I've always worked with energy and crystals. And so what I'm sharing today is something that will help you with protection from what's going on with the coronavirus. I also want to thank you also for joining my live on my Facebook and YouTube channel. So I'm not gonna be on here long. So what we're gonna need is we're gonna need a white candle. We're getting our things together, what we need, because as I shared before, this is a coronal protection ritual, coronavirus protection ritual that was given to me wee hours of a.m. So, first thing he told me that we're going to need a white candle. What does white symbolize? Let me look and read for you what white symbolicness of white. I know that when you don't have any other colors of candles And when you're doing rituals, white is the candle that can be used for whatever ritual you're doing. So right now we're doing a coronavirus protection ritual. So I'm going to read what white is for: spirituality and spiritual healing, peace, purity, and rest. I'm going to read it again. White is for spirituality and spiritual healing, peace, purity, and rest. That's what symbolicness of the white candle. So they told me to get a white candle. So we have the white candle. We needed a white candle. Then we're going to also need something to carve in the candle with. And this is like, you can use a fingernail thing that you clipper so you can write on the candle. Then you're going to also need something to stand the candle up in. So I have this. You can tell I've been using a plate. So I use it like, if I don't have one of these available, I'll light it and tilt it over and let the oil from the candle go here, and it'll stand the candle up. So, but today I'll be using, I have a candle holder, so we'll be using that. So some of you may not have a candle this size. You may have the other kind of candles, but it's white. So whichever candle you have, could be this size or that size, we're going to write on the candle. So we're writing on the candle, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to write in a minute, but I'm getting everything out for us to use for the ritual. We also going to need oil. So we're doing a coronavirus protection ritual. You're going to need an index card or a piece of paper. If you don't have an index card, you can use parchment paper. This is parchment paper, and you can get this paper in the grocery store. I think I got this one at Food Line. It's parchment paper you're gonna need, and then you're gonna need, you can just cut a piece of paper, cut a piece off of it. If you don't have parchment paper, you can write it on an index card, what I'm getting ready to tell you to write. So we have those, and you're gonna need a Sharpie to write with. And then we're going to need oil. So this is a coronavirus protection ritual. And the oil that I'm going to be using, so I'm going to name some oils, but the one I'm going to choose to use is Victory Over Evil. So this is Victory Over Evil oil. I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do with the oil. You can also use, which one is this one I got? John the Conqueror oil. My oils kind of smell so good. I got them leaning. You can use Dragon Blood oil, or you can use reversible oil. So the two that I think we're going to work best for this ritual is the reversible oil, because we want to reverse that evil back to where it come from. That energy, we're going to reverse it back to where it come from. And then Victory Over Evil. So we're going to use 2 oils on this candle. So I know you may not have this oil at home. So what my guys are telling me, some of you have olive oil in your kitchen. You can use your olive oil to put on the candle. But the first thing we're going to do before we apply that to the candle, so with my knife that I have, that I write with, you're going to write your bloodline name. So our bloodline name is Brown. So I'm writing Brown on the candle. You're going to carve it in your candle, whatever your bloodline name is. Your ancestral bloodline, whatever that name is, you're going to write it on your candle. B-R. Yeah. And then I'm also going to write Truesdale on here. And I'm going to write Waters. these are the bloodline. Let me write Masunda on here because those are my children's bloodline name. So we're going to write Masunda on here as well. So Masunda. All right. So now, you might can't see it, but it's on there. You might can see a little bit of it. I've carved the name in the candle. The next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to take the oil. See the oil? Well, we're going to write before we put the oil down. We're going to write on the card or the parchment paper. Perfect love casts out fear. So you're going to write it on the card. Perfect love casts out fear. So you wrote that on the card. Either the parchment paper. I'm going to write it on both so that you can see. We're doing a coronavirus protection ritual. We're clearing our bloodline. Perfect love casts out fear. And this ritual was given to me early a.m. and I was instructed to get up. So I'm going to fold the parchment paper. So I'm folding the parchment paper. So you can't fold the card, but we can fold the parchment paper. And so now that you have carved your bloodline name into the candle, now we are going to anoint the candle. Because we're setting our intention. So right where you carved the name, your bloodline name into this candle, this is what you're going to anoint. You're going to put the oil, apply the oil over it. And the oil I'm using is Victory Over Evil. Okay. And then I'm also going to use another oil. By the way, if you would like these oil, you can message me, and I do have the oils available. I do have the candles available. And if you want the ritual, you can call me, message me, and I will. So we are setting our intention to be free from the coronavirus in our bloodline, clearing our bloodline so that the coronavirus cannot be in our bloodline. So this is a coronavirus protection ritual. All right, so we've done that. So now next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stand the candle up in there. So then now what I'm going to instruct you what we're going to do with the paper. So with the card that you wrote, Perfect Love Cast Out Fear, you're going to place it up under the candle. Okay? So I'm using both, so because some people may have the parchment paper and some people may not have it. So we're going to put it up under there. And we're going to leave it up under there for 7 days. We're going to leave it up under the candle for 7 days. So we want this candle to burn for 7 days. So when you go to the market, make sure you get at least 7 white candles, or this one may burn for 7 days. Also, do not blow out the candle. You take a wet cloth and damp it, because safety first. Make sure you have this candle in a safe place where the children cannot get it and up high, because we need it to burn for 7 days. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to light this candle. this is the ritual. Let me turn it over so y'all can see. There you go. That's the ritual. And we're going to let it, the candle is going to burn for 7 days. What we did was, I'm going to go over it again. This is a coronavirus protection ritual. This was given to me AM by my guides. So this is what it is. You can go back and review the live and see what I needed. As I stated before, I am the Oracle Yanis of Love and Free Will. I work with energy, positive and negative. I do readings. I do past life regression. I do a lot of energy work. So whatever the question you may need, you can also message me if you want a reading. You can also we have crystals. We have crystals, and we make our own oil. So this oil is this is the protection oil, my own, that I make protection oil. I make my own healing oil. So they are available, as well as the crystals are available. And so that's it. And you are protected, and we're with the oil. Also, the oil draws in the energy from the cosmos, the protection energy, the clearing energy of your family bloodline. So we've already stated our intention of what we wanted to happen. In my inner 7 days, it is done. So all you do is make sure this candle is lit for 7 days. You can light it. Do we have to leave it burning for 7 days? I hear somebody just ask that question. If you can, yes. If you don't feel safe, just let it burn for at least an hour. Then take a damp cloth and put it out. Then the next day, light it again. And when you go to sleep, if you're not feeling safe, put it out the next day. But you need to do it for 7 days. 7 days is what it needs to be done for. So, again, thank you for joining my live. Have a great day. Find your bliss in everything you do. I am love. I am joy. I am Yanis, the Oracle of Love and Free Will. Peace.